Yo, people, hello and welcome back to the United Enigma. You already know why we're back again. If you are a football fan, if you know what's been going on in the world of football, you know why we are here today. We're here to commemorate one of the greats, one of the best to do it in the Premier League. Someone who's been recognised as potentially having been equal at a point to the likes of Ronaldo and Messi, and if not, arguably the third best player in the world at one point, one of the best to do it in the Premier League. Someone who's dunked on your team, my team, time and time again. As a football fan, I must put my United bias to one side and I need to run this clip because this is a man who, when he was at his peak, that is a player you never wanted to play against. One of the best number 10s, best players in the league. Reel that clip.
Deep defending and then giving the ball to Eden Hazard. Wow.
To the feet.
I thought that
Levels.
Hazard
This guy dancing.
was
Easy.
one of the best players in Europe. But now I'm changing my mind because maybe he is the best now.
You see that? Maurizio Sarri managed Chelsea. I believe he won the Europa League with Chelsea, their first ever Europa League. Statement there. Someone who's managed many teams across Europe. Well-seasoned manager says best player in Europe for him. He went from thinking he was one of the to the best after coaching him. It's different when you get to see the guy game in, game out in training as well.
What do you like about him particularly?
Switch on the TV, look at him, and you immediately realize his qualities. So you know his quality better than me. So
Good touch. Nutmegs, easy. There's levels, man. Whoops. Oh yes, we'll take it. Anytime you dunk on Liverpool, I'm always here for it. Flat. Easy work. Easy work. Look at this. Man said Harvey Elliott, get out of here. Easy. Look at this play. Look at that. And the finish as well. The finish is crazy. The guy wasn't even a shooter, but when it came down to it, the boy could finish as well. Strength, holds him off, in between, rise challenges, in, out. Look at that. That's how you stop Hazard. That's how you stop Hazard. You got to take man out. West Ham, oh, Declan Rice. Love to see it. Fernandinho, doesn't matter. Look at that. That's John Stones, Carl Walker, Fernandinho, all getting ran amok. Strength.
People must be in love.
Look at this.
With Eden Hazard. I think the way
match against Liverpool again, yes.
And he's not being protected by referees. Maybe one day we don't have Eden Hazard. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
That's something there that needs to be discussed more. Mourinho's comments just then that players like this in the modern game and in general do not get the protection that the refs used to afford them a bit more back in the day. This is why the beautiful game's been nullified. You see Neymar in the French league, rainbow flicking someone. The player absolutely clatters Neymar, takes man out because he can't handle the pressure of getting smoked by Neymar. Then all of a sudden, what? The referee is giving Neymar a yellow card, saying that why are you aggravating the opponent? Bro, it's football. Joga Bonito. Let the man play.
Aggressive fouls. They kick.
Strength. Oh, that's against United. Oh no, it's not. Nearly.
The kid is strong physically. He's very honest in the way he plays.
That's how you stop him. Ooh. Oh no. Against West Ham. Out, in, out. Finish. Nah, man. Rot me out. Arsenal fans, what happened to Declan Rice here? Why didn't he stop him? That's the thumbnail right there. This is where the thumbnail came from. If you didn't know, now you know. Ooh. Oh, one circle. Cold. Oh, this guy hates Liverpool, you know. Left foot, right foot, side netting. Like I said, wasn't a striker, was more of a number 10 even than a winger, but the boy could do everything. Look at the way he collects that ball. Oh no. Oh no. 100 goals for Chelsea. This was his 100th goal. How many players nowadays do you see rounding the keeper with effortlessly? Most players nowadays don't have the cojones, the stones, the sack to round the keeper.
I don't know how many times on this programme over the last 4 or 5 years I've said this is the most incredible player, amazing to watch, but I want more. I keep wanting more from him, and not more than tonight, obviously, because he was absolutely amazing.
Because this should be his level every time, do you think?
He can't play like
Look at
that.
that.
That's just daft.
John Stones. Oh no. Jeez. Oh no, Laporte. Oh, Laporte.
That's a really top performance, don't get me wrong, from Eden Hazard. But I'm also disappointed in the sense that I think that
It's a
he's
beat still.
better than that, and that's really good.
Edge of the box versus Wolves. Flap. Moment of magic. Goal out of nothing. The thing is, he makes that look easy, but it's not easy. Controls that on the volley, first time with his weaker foot. Watching this clip, you wouldn't think he was right-footed. Just in this clip so far, you've seen probably half his goals with his right, the other half with his left. Talent unmatched. Ooh-wee. Goals, assists for days. In, out, composure. Finds the man. Finish from Kante. Man said N'Golo, N'Golo. Don't want to start singing a song, you know. That was Pickford. But this guy, man. Dinosaur arms, man. Weight of pass. Just can't stop him. You know what's funny about Hazard though? A lot of people try to take the piss out of him because the way he dribbles, he tends to actually sort of go on the outside of players and he checks inside. He sort of goes around you rather than through you. I call it smart. You don't need to go through the man. As long as you get from point A to B, even though it takes a little bit longer, he still cooks your man. Run it. Dusted. Arsenal were getting cooked by this guy on a regular. Great play. Could have touched through them. Touch. Finish. Just don't have players like this existing in football no more, man. Speak. Clinical and clutch. Another team. He broke Tottenham hearts. Broke Tottenham hearts so often. Even stopped them from winning the league at one point. Unlike George, you know. George on the edge of the box. Finish.
They have an outstanding world-class player who lit up the game. The first goal, to be fair, will long live in the memory. The second goal was more simple, even though it was a really good goal.
I swear, London clubs, man, every single time this guy played against them.
Yeesh. In some ways that there is so much talk in this last week of Real Madrid. And once
look how sharp this is. Out, shot straight away. Take the shot on so early. This is versus United. Uh-oh. That's...
You really do think this could be his last 5 Premier League games, and that's a real problem for the Premier League.
Oof, look at the strength. Just bounced him. Again, rise the challenge from Otamendi. Look at that. Bounce David Silva. Rise the challenge. Lays it off. Perfectly weighted. Pedro. Oh, poor from Pedro still. Man United. Uh-oh. Who's this? Herrera. Bro, I remember that match. Herrera was onto man. Stuck to him like a fly sticks to the wall. They were literally like man and wife during that game, chasing shadows. It's mad. The man marking job Herrera did that game was brazy. Again, chopped. Laid off. Pedro. Ooh, save from the keeper still. Hazard again.
magnificent player. You can see how he started the season and the World
Aguero, relax, man.
He's
There's one real number 10 in town.
like him, you know,
Don't shoot me.
capable of magic at any moment.
Hazard again, right challenge inside. Tottenham again. Decent defending from Vertonghen there.
So much, but, you know,
Look how he carries the ball through the midfield.
He knows in his mind what he wants. But you know, I'd love to play with him for many more years ahead.
Ooh. Look at the feet. Nah, Fernandinho, allow it. You look at the amount of fear he puts even into the hearts of the opponents. Even Man City, he has them scrambling every time he gets the ball. Ooh. Nah. You see how much havoc it creates when... Do you actually see how much havoc it creates when you have a player that is that good on the ball? Look at the amount of attention he attracts to himself. The amount of space that would leave for your other players. It's so important to have people that are great ball carriers in your team and are effective with it as well, so they're able to actually find the right pass or give off a shot. These are the most dangerous players in football because it just completely rips apart the defensive structure of the opposition team. When you're just passing, at a certain point, teams want that. They can just shuffle across and stay in their lane. When you run past people, you drag other people out of position.
I hope he uses a
dangerous man, dangerous guy.
For the weekend ahead, but at the same time, you know, I want my players to go up against the best. So
Hazard again, easy.
On the bench, what a challenge, you know. All of us, the defenders, you know, are right back.
Look at that, in between two, that's three now.
That's great with some of the young players we've got.
Look at that. That's two people taken out of the game immediately. Look how many people have been sucked in. It's mad. Yo.
With Messi injured, so I can take him out because I can never really put him on above Messi. You shouldn't do. And Ronaldo, of course, you know, he's new.
This Southampton.
Current form in his Premier League form, yes.
That's Matic, dusted. Look how strong he is, bro.
You know, someone else can be outstanding, but I've known it since the day Eden Hazard arrived at Chelsea.
Oh, Harry Kane, sit down, lad.
The potential, the natural ability, and he's matured as a man, he's matured as a player, and I love watching him.
Declan Rice again, Seco, 100 million.
And I think there's probably more to come from Eden Hazard.
Beat by João Moutinho, stop it, it's too strong. Again.
He's working under the managers and the ethics of training and how, you know, he can improve. You know, people sometimes
Sissoko, allow it, man.
He's getting to levels now.
Looking like someone's uncle, you know. Man ain't got agility and balance to be trying to tackle Hazard. Allow it, man. Hazard.
I don't see a reason why he won't get better.
Hazard again. See, that's three players that have just been attracted to the ball. Look, that's three people attracted to the ball, been ghosted past. Great defending. Ooh. Right, Dele Alli, you know. Before he was more interested in doing other things. Beat. Look at that. Trying to grab, man. Whoops. 1, 2, 1, 2. Easy, easy. Through them. Off the streak. Finish. He can just speed up at any time. Weight of pass. Perfect. Loftus Cheek can just run onto it. Finish it. End product as well. It's not all about the skills. Whoops. Close your legs, fam. Strength. Boom. That Coquelin again. Yo, this guy's been having it from Hazard, man. Allow it. Lovely. Lovely. Look how he just bounces people. Ward-Prowse, you know, allow it. This is West Ham again. Yo, this guy needs to leave them alone. Bloody hell, needs to leave West Ham alone. Left. Oh, that is quality. That is quality. Don't even try. That's quality. At the back post. Liverpool again. Henderson by best captain. Easy, easy. Inside, inside. Bye. Whoops. Ooh, he bounced him. Man said company, you know. Yo, he made company look redundant. That's versus United. Look at that. Turned. Ball in, clinical. Poor finish. Ooh. First touch, great. 1v1. You don't want him here. Alderweireld has to foul him. Ooh, inside, outside. You see that? What a touch. Look at the composure. This is the danger of a player. When you're able to go on both feet, left foot, right foot, when you can do both, you are such a danger for the opposition. I'm sorry. When you can do both, it's peak. And there you have it. Just a brief reaction to some of the best moments of one of the best to ever do it in the Premier League. I believe at Chelsea, he won 2 Premier Leagues during his time, won 1 Champions League. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chelsea fans. I believe he may have won the Champions League with you as well. He won 2 Premier Leagues as well. 100 goal centurion for your club. One of the best to do it on the eye. He passed the eye test. You see this? The guy passed the eye test. He got the stats, but he also passed the eye test. All you lot thinking that this guy isn't better than Mo Salah, have a word with yourself.